Dana, I have to confess, we're not in storm center mode anymore, but I am still wearing the sweater because much of the state is still seeing snow as the storm rolls out.
Exactly. I'm sort of in a sweater kind of like apparel here too. We can still enjoy the snow in our sweaters. But yes, most of the state at this point has dried out, but we do still have some snow going through northern Maine and some pretty heavy snow at that. So they'll probably pick up another at least an inch or two of snow before the storm finally moves out of our area over the next couple of hours. But most of us started to get some dry air at the end of this storm, which kind of ended the snow a little bit early, especially along the coastline. But we did see some reports of some freezing rain and some sleet mixed in too, right along the coast. So it wasn't like an everything storm like the ones we had last week, but we did have a little bit of mixed precipitation. Now, as we get over the next couple of hours, though, we do have some heavy snow moving through Aroostook County, especially right in the Amity area. You can see this kind of almost looks like a snow squall going through the Canadian border. Though over the next couple of hours, the rest of the storm will move out of our area and will dry out really for the rest of the week. There isn't too much to talk about in terms of storm activity for the next couple of days, and that really is quite a welcome relief. So here are some of our snow reports. This is as of 10 p.m. Obviously, it's still snowing in northern Maine, so we're not going to have those final reports in until later tonight or early tomorrow morning. So right now, the highest total I could find was in Houlton, Maine, which was 7.5 inches. Generally, in the Houlton and Millinocket areas is where we've seen the highest snowfall totals so far. A little bit less the more south you went, down to 4 inches in Presque Isle, though. And then as we get down into South Portland, closer to Gorham and Saco, got down to about the 3 to 3.5 inch rain. And I have Eastport here with 1.2 inches. So we did get a decent amount of snow from this storm, kind of what we really expected from the past couple of days. Low temperatures tonight, though, getting into the upper teens, really lower teens. Very, very chilly out tonight, and that's going to be a theme over the next couple of days, especially overnight low temperatures are going to be very, very cold over the next couple of days. Now, as we look at the hour-by-hour forecast, right around 4 a.m., that's when the last of this system move out, and then the future radar is going to look very similar over the next couple of days. Plenty of sunshine throughout most of the state, really with the exception of the mountains. You guys are going to do a really good job of holding on to your cloud cover over the next couple of days, but most of us out there will see plenty of sunshine. It is going to be very, very cold, though, especially late in the night and early into the morning. Thursday, we'll see a little bit of extra cloud cover, but it'll clear out in the late afternoon. And then Friday, we could see some cloud cover in the afternoon as well, because we will have a system passing to our south. Friday morning, though, very, very chilly. You can see here Friday at 6 p.m. they have -10 out in Rangeley. So it's going to be a very, very cold stretch of days. So make sure you want to bundle up, especially late at night. So after the storm Friday, it's going to pass safely to our south. So we'll be able to avoid that, but much, much colder air is going to be coming in for the weekend. I put the title here as downright chilly because this is going to be our high temperatures for the weekend all the way down to the coast. High temperatures only in the teens, which means low temperatures in the single digits and possibly below zero as well. So definitely a cold stretch of weather that we have coming up. Marine forecast sees 3 to 6 feet. We do have a small craft advisory, and that's in effect until Thursday at 6 a.m. So for our 7-day forecast, I think we can all be pretty thankful for some pretty quiet weather coming up over the next couple of days. Really, the big story here is going to be the chill, especially overnight. And even throughout the day, temperatures only in the lower 20s, even teens in some spots, especially inland. Saturday looks to be our coldest day of the stretch. But Zach, the good news is that the storm Friday is going to pass safely to our south. So I think we're all pretty thankful for some quiet weather ahead, even if it is a bit on the chilly side.
Yeah, Dana, thank you so much.